Lord's vengeance. That, and then like it says in Revelations, that every eye shall see him, even him that pierced him. All you people got a hell of a lot of sins to pay for. And even at that, our own people, like as far as what they said to Yahushua or the punches in that day, that let his blood be upon us and our children, you are guilty of the Lord's death. So you gotta pay for that. You allowed these fucking white people, these Roman centurions, to slap him and spit on him. And even at that, there was a very, very, very few amount of men and women that actually were there in this time. That
cared for him?
Yeah, that cared for him.
You know, they took his body down from the cross, and you know, one man bought a sepulcher for him, a tomb. You know, they put women on his body. Women and the men, the apostles. But everybody else was just waiting. They were wanting to see what was going to happen, to see if it's really true. That's what the wicked ass Pharisees and scribes, that's what they were waiting for. Mocking him when he was on the cross. You save people, but you can't deliver your own self.
And if I'm not mistaken,
real quick, that's how y'all are. Y'all just waiting, sitting back, waiting. The scriptures say, make no tarry to turn to the Lord from day to day, because under your security, sudden destruction is gonna fall upon you. But go ahead, y'all keep sitting back, watching, seeing if it's really gonna come true. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna die here, man. We ain't worried about you too. They're worried about the elect. You got it?
Yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despiteful torture.
Right, and y'all people are actually going to do that, man. Y'all actually going to try to give us up to the authorities. Or better yet, y'all going to make yourselves authority figures and try to apprehend us and judge us, man. You're going to sit back and wait. You're going to test our patience, but through torment, torture. You know? It's like the Yahushai's darkest hour, man. But is that it on that one? Go get Ecclesiastes 5. It says, make no tarry. But that's exactly how y'all wicked people's mindset is, though, man. Y'all don't even know how wicked y'all are. That's why y'all don't come to the scriptures. That's why y'all don't try to come up here, because y'all know. Y'all heard through the grapevine that we ain't putting up with a lot of y'all people's shit, man. But we'll tell you the truth, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, right? Whether you agree with us or not. The scriptures already told us who's gonna be saved. You can't rebuttal against that, because the Most High had already, he wrote it. Because you want to stay in that obscure mind that you don't know who the Gentiles are, then that's your fault, man. Because the Gentiles that the Bible speaks about that's going to come to the light are Israelites.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods and say...
The third verse.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 3. And say not. Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in that security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, in the day of vengeance. Because you want to put off day to day, but for whatever reason y'all got, whether you want to see if we're true or not, whether it's going to come to pass, y'all going to be destroyed, man. We just read it to you. It's like we read in Habakkuk, it says, the vision is yet for an appointed time. It tarry not. Though it tarry, wait for it. Not being a scoffer and a mocker, man. And that's what the majority of you people are. Y'all are scoffers and mockers of the Lord. Y'all take him lightly. Y'all don't think he's coming back. And if you think he's coming back, y'all vision him coming back as as glorious and taking all you people in his bosom. That's a lie. It tells you exactly how he's coming back in the Bible, man. Get 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 where it talks about the recompense of the Lord is righteous. Tribulation.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right, it's a righteous thing that the Most High comes back by his Son to destroy you people that trouble us and that trouble the earth and that twist and mangle the scriptures and justify y'all's wickedness, man. And you women act like y'all have authority over us men. That it's okay that a woman commit adultery and she gets away with it. Because America condones adultery here. It condones homosexuality. It's a righteous thing. The Most High comes back and puts a whip, an ass whipping to you people, man. And he's not gonna bend you over his knee and give you a couple of spats. He's gonna light you people up on fire, man. And he's gonna use men as a whipping stick. Like he did, well, Esau, he's gonna do it again, so-called white man. But go back to the history during the time of the slave trade. Those Edomites, those white men, they showed no pity to the Negroes, man. Not even the Native American Indians. Look what they did to them. He's about to do it again. He's about to show his true horns, man. That's the Most High coming in that form too, through men, to destroy you 2/3.
It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Right, so you gotta be in the, you gotta rest in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to be protected when he comes from the clouds, man. Because he's gonna come in all his glory as a man of war. And if you ain't got that blood over your doorpost, your house, your body, the Most High, the angel of death is gonna smite you, like during the time of Moses, in their captivity, the house of bondage in Egypt, with Mizraim.
It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them.
Taking vengeance on them with flaming fire.
That know not the Most High.
Because you don't know the Most High. And the majority of you people here in San Angelo, y'all don't even know what the Most High and his son's name is, man. Y'all don't have no clue what his name is. Every single one of you people will ask every single one of you people here in San Angelo, what is the son's name? And every one of you will say Jesus Christ. That's a lie. That's not his name. And we can prove it to you. Go ahead.
It says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
And because you don't obey the gospel, man, that's who he's bringing that flaming fire for.
It says, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints.
When he shall come to be glorified in his saints. That hasn't happened yet. So that's talking about a future prophecy. That when he comes from the heavens to destroy this place, man.
It says, when he shall be when he shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to be admired in all them that believe.
To be admired by all them that believe. We haven't seen the Most High Son yet, or the angels. So that's a future prophecy. But before all that occurs, before we can rejoice in him, and glorify him, there's destruction's coming.
It says, because our testimony among you was believed in that day.
Right. That's on to the saints, the elect men and women that believed our testimony coming out of the scriptures through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Is that it on there?
Yeah. I had this one real quick. This is Titus chapter 1 verse 10 or verse 9. It says, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
Read it again, I'm sorry.
Holding fast the faithful word as he had
the book.
Or Titus 1 and 9. Holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
Right, we're supposed to convince the gainsayers. Y'all know the gainsayers. Whether y'all saying anything or not, y'all's actions are speaking for yourselves. By walking away or giving us ugly looks, right? Or turning your head or shrugging your shoulder away. Our job is to convince, but we know who we're going to convince is the elect. Those are the minds we're going to turn at 180 degree and go back the right path.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Right, and you got other camps like Nathaniel 7, Nate Satan, whatever they call him. Him and his minions, they're speaking heresies, man. You know, you got a bubble eye blackfish. You got those other ones. The brothers are cutting up these Egyptologists, motherfucking Negroes that think they're Egyptians, Nubians. You know, those are part of they're Israelites, but they're spreading false doctrine. Nate Satan don't talk about, he don't tell you the name of the Most High's son. And who else is a bubble-eyed blackfish that thinks, he says that the Most High's name is Ahaya Ashar Ahaya, and Yahweh, the son's name is Yeshaya.
It says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped.
Yeah, your mouths must be stopped, man. That's why all the brothers in the four corners of the earth, we put out videos. You know, some brothers are doing sit-downs, and ultimately we're coming out here doing the work too. All these videos are coming out there, and we're shutting their mouths. We're fighting back because they're spewing out their madness.
The reason I was bringing that out too is because if you notice in the Bible, man, all the time, when the Most High tells you he's going to come back with destruction, since y'all people take everything literally, it literally says that they must be stopped. So that's not a if or a maybe or I might come back or I might stop. It's a must. Y'all people are going to be destroyed. Y'all mouths are going to be stopped. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Right now, y'all are able to talk all this nonsense, but Yahweh Shai, man, is going to come back, and he's going to stop with that mindset. Like we always bring out, he's coming back with such a horrible destruction. It's going to correct you in this time to bring you back forever, to correct you forever in the kingdom, to where you're not going to ever rebel again. Or Israel, but y'all going to come back not speaking that shit no more. And if y'all do, like it said in Zechariah, I believe, or Zephaniah, it says that if any man try to prophesy in another god, that his own parents are going to be the first one to thrust him through. So there's going to be order in the kingdom. And if you, like the brother said, if y'all sin, you're going to get that punishment. There's not going to be no more tolerance for that. You ain't going to be able to commit adultery and get away with it. If you get caught, your own man is going to be the first one to put his hands on you. It's beautiful how that one that he's with gets to put his own hands on you because you did something wicked. Y'all women, y'all little kids, your elders, y'all are going to get put in your place. And especially in this time, however y'all die, however quickly you get put to death, y'all deserve it. Everything else, everything. And I just said earlier, why should the Most High, or why should Yahweh Shai give you something? Like I said, we've been given the gift of life. Why should y'all be given that when all y'all want to do is talk shit all day and laugh and scoff and mock? Well, what just power wants to give a man who does that all day to his words? Why would he want to give that to him? And the beautiful thing about it is the Most High, he has the power to give it to whoever he wants. No man can be like, I want it. Can I buy it? Can you give it to me?
Can I have it? Look at Jonah. Jonah, he resisted. He was resisting the Most High, but Jonah could not run from his destiny, which was to go prophesy to Nineveh and bring them to repentance. You know? So if he wasn't able to not want the gift, he couldn't deny the gift. I mean, how much more you people think you can ask for? Like, it can just be given to you, like by your own words. The Most High don't do it that way. The Most High gives it he can give it to whoever he wants, but in all reality, he gives it to the elect men. That's all it can go to.
And real quick, like you said a minute ago about how you said that there are many other camps around the globe, but also y'all don't understand that there's a spiritual thing going on right here. Y'all don't understand that it's really a spiritual thing, and that, you know, if y'all people can't even stand in the side of two brothers like us, if you can't even stand in our sight and hear what we're speaking to y'all want to walk on your days like robots, how much more can you stand up to the one who created you?
Yeah, y'all can't, man. They can't, because he already did that in the time of Moses, and the people trembled.
Yeah.
The people trembled and said, nah, you know, tell them not to speak to us. You know? But yet, like it told Ezekiel, like the Lord told Ezekiel, where I spoke to them and they listened not to me, and I sent, you know, the prophets. And you know, they didn't listen to them either. They're not gonna listen to Ezekiel either. Go ahead and get that real quick, because I don't got it word for word.
Yeah. It's like Ezekiel
chapter 2. Chapter 2.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, to the house of Israel, not to many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. But all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Right, but the point is that the Most High was telling Ezekiel that they didn't even hearken unto him. So they're not going to hearken unto Ezekiel. You know? Y'all don't know. Y'all people don't know what y'all want, man. That's why the Most High saves some through preaching before the evil days come, because right now we're preparing the way of the Lord and getting things, you know, in order for ourselves and in the brotherhood until that great day. While the rest of you people are going to be, like the scriptures say, like tossed to and fro in the sea, like the waves. You know, they're going to be like that abandoned ship with nothing in it, just a vessel going through that ship, being ultimately going to sink down into the bottom pits of the ocean.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 28 or 27. But a certain fearful looking for a judgment and fiery indignation which shall devour the adversaries. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sore punishment suppose ye shall he be thought worthy, who had trodden under the foot, son of